Yo, One Piece, chapter 1109, titled Termination. Oof, that's a title. Just quickly, got some new decor for the bookshelf. My friend drew this law drawing. Very adorable. Love that. Now, onto the chapter. Termination. Ooh. Cover story 26. A submerged Onigashima. Submerged? Why is it submerged? Well, it landed right beside the flower capital. And what we're seeing here seems like the base, that underwater part that Robin and Law saw when they went down through the castle, right? Kind of like the base of Mount Fuji. I mean, maybe not Mount Fuji, but like the base of, this is like Old Wano. Why is Onigashima, and this is current Onigashima, I mean, the horns are cut off and burned off. Someone threw Onigashima off into the water? That's actually very curious. Because we never saw what happened to Onigashima. How was it moved? Like, what the fuck? It's a fucking massive piece of land. How was it moved? Like, well, even if it was pushed off the edge, I'm shocked. Well, this is an interesting cover story. Submerged Onigashima. I am shocked. I'm curious. I thought Onigashima was now going to be part of like the main part, but anyway. Onto the chapter. Obviously, last chapter ended with, we can assume Vegapunk dying. It wasn't like a huge thing. A lot of people are saying because it wasn't a huge thing, he's probably either like his consciousness is going to live on. Some people are thinking on the Sunny, being kind of a part of the crew, like a supercomputer that helps out the crew. Or maybe his consciousness is just uploaded. Maybe the Stellas live on. That's kind of like Vegapunk living on. So it's there's a lot of things that could happen. But they didn't make a big deal of him dying. But there was like the dead man switch, the flatline that we noticed last week, and then the message going out, attention world. So are we gonna find out a secret? I mean, Jesus Christ, man. It is Friday morning. I was waiting all day yesterday for the chapter. But let's get into it. A message to the world. Stella, is this wise? Zaza. Even if you set this broadcast to start suddenly, it may not work. What do you mean, Shaka? We're counting too much on people being ready to receive and relay this. Beep. You know how it is with information. Agencies always spread the news all around the world by the next day. You think so? But what if someone intercepts our sensors or what if someone intercepts or censors our message? What the? Where's this broadcast coming from? It's coming from every ship's transponder snail. You're right. Any suggestions? So, that's really funny because you would think that Vegapunk is just like right now, just pressing record. He's ready to talk. But no, Shaka is like coming in the background, like, hey, yo, you sure you want to do this right now? But this is like the recording that's been uploaded, so I guess they decided on to broadcast this one. So it's hitting. Maybe not all the video transponder snails, but it's simply like audio. But we do have a video aspect of it in Vegapunk's lab. Because a lot of people were thinking, does it just hijack video transponder snails? But obviously, it's like radio. So, we could piggyback off of the Navy's comms traffic. Cut the connection! That's the thing! We can't! That would allow us to force a worldwide constant broadcast with our signal strength at maximum. True, hijacking the Navy's communication systems, absolutely. And consider the Navy is everywhere because the world government is everywhere. Absolutely, that would work. Oh my god, look at big ass Luffy holding Kizaru and palming Saturn, dude. I see. That'll make it possible for anyone with a transponder snail to receive our initial voice message. But they'll still need a while to prepare their visual transponder snails. The time to set that up will vary from place to place. I'm very inconsistent with my Vegapunk accent, I'm sorry. It is the morning, I'm trying my best. Man, you would think you would just say the message and not be fucking around enough to give them a chance to even, like, cut it off, you know? Let's take an interval of 1 hour. What, dude? So, okay, well, that's interesting. Because it seems like they need the visual aspect to truly show the world the secrets? They can't just say it? Or is it like, if we were to just say it, you might not believe us, so either you need to see us saying it, or we need to show you something. And we got Saturn thinking. He's not like fully, out of his mind beast form. I'm sorry, there's something in my eyes. Out of his mind beast form. What are you planning to say, Vegapunk? Usopp ... Nami. That's Vegapunk, right? An hour? That's too long. Don't you realize what will happen in that time? Exactly, Shaka. Where is it coming from? Why now? There are people who won't be pleased when we start this broadcast. They may find a way to terminate it before we finish. Ah, fair point. In that case, let's set the preparation interval to 10 minutes. So, like, obviously Shaka's like, dude, if this is a dead man switch, like, these motherfuckers are not gonna want it. If they already killed you, they don't want this shit out. But also, he could have died of natural causes. So it's like unknown when this message would have gone out. But just to be safe. So we got the Marines attacking a giant. 10 minutes. Vegapunk, that's your voice, right? Hey. People of the world. The holy land of Mary Joa. So even though the chapter came out a little late, the scans did. Still wasn't spoiled. The one thing I did saw was the Gorosei were being trending on Twitter. I mean, expected the Gorosei to say something about Vegapunk's message. So, we're at the Holy Land. What is this transmission? What is the meaning of this? Saturn, have you dealt with Vegapunk? I mean, you kind of did, and that's the problem. You kind of did, and that's the problem. Kizaru delivered a killing blow. Oh, are they telepathically? Are they telepathically connecting with Saturn? Saturn, have you dealt with Vegapunk? Kizaru delivered a killing blow. I saw it myself. He should be dead. Could he have set up a dead man's switch so that this message would play upon the death of his main body? That seems likely. We have no way of knowing what he will say. I feel like I should give voices to all the Gorosei, but I'm never going to remember. If we can just pinpoint the source of this broadcast, the only location seems plausible is the Labostratum on Egghead, but it's currently protected by that barrier of his. We got Monopoly Man, we got Mercury, and we got Jupiter. If we can just pinpoint this. So that's interesting that they're somehow communicating with Saturn even though he's in this form. Doesn't seem to have any kind of communication device. Right. And it's pretty direct. They're asking, hey, did you kill him? You should be dead. Interesting. What should we do for the remaining 9.5 minutes? Got that. We could get inventing. There's so much to do. How about some coffee? So they're just chilling until people set up transponder snails. But then it's like, even the thing, it's like, okay, there's a weird Vegapunk broadcast happening around the world. He's saying to set up the video transponder snails. How many people are actually going to take the time to do that? I mean, we're going to see right now, Dressrosa, New World. Did you hear that? This is Dr. Vegapunk we're talking about. If he's trying to tell the entire world something, it must be a big deal. Get a visual transponder snail out here. Put up a screen. Hurry, we only have 10 minutes. That's a massive one, too. Oh, we got the, oh no, this is still Dressrosa. We got Rebecca, Kyros, and the Tontata. The wise man Luffy Land kidnapped? What's happening? The wise man, says Leo. Don't tell me you guys trusted another bad article about Lucy. Oh, they're trusting Morgan's words in the newspaper that he kidnapped Vegapunk. Don't tell me you guys trusted another bad article about Lucy. I could also calculate the probability of interference happening. We've got the video ready. Is that Vegapunk? Also a lot of the world's first time seeing Vegapunk, of course, because he's such a elusive person, right? You only hear that he's an old man who invents shit. We've got the video ready. Is that Vegapunk? Fuchsia Village. Oh, no. Not the East Blue setting up, too. What's this all about? And I love people just holding the Navy transponder sails. Like, I don't know what to do with this, but it's telling us shit. What's this all about? I thought it was just gonna be more news about bad mouthing Luffy. A visual transponder snail? If only the village had one. How about it, Mayor? Who's gonna pay for it? Raising it wouldn't be free, you know? Isn't having audio enough? Okay. So, like I thought, like, East Blue, who the fuck would have a video transponder snail? How about it, Mayor? Who's gonna pay for that? Raising it wouldn't be free, you know? Which is interesting because it's funny because I don't think we've seen it in the anime. But in the live action, they actually do feed the transponder snails like lettuce and shit. And like we just saw the massive one, the massive ones are video transponder snails, so you need a bigger snail. So it's like, yeah, like where would we keep a video transponder snail? That's a living being, you know. So that's interesting. East Blue doesn't have a video transponder snail. Good to know. Yeah, which is assumed. Like, poorer countries don't have the technology, right? Who's gonna pay for that? Raising it wouldn't be free, you know. Isn't having audio enough? Ugh. Water 7, Grand Line. Wake up! This can't be good. Ugh. Alice, prepare to screen the message. Iceberg. Alice. Yes, Mr. President. It's already playing in the room next door. Screens for each dock are also being prepared. It's nighttime, but considering the importance of this event, a summons has been issued notifying all citizens to be at a screen within 10 minutes. Is there anything else? Iceberg's new secretary, Alice. I don't remember if that was in a cover story, because obviously Khalifa's gone, so we got a new secretary. We got Iceberg with a fucking sick new fit. You know, looking rizzy with the pattern, the little flower, and then I like his facial hair. Right there. I don't think he had a stash, you know. I don't think he had a stash. But okay, obviously Water 7's getting ready. World Economic Journal. What's with this feed? It's being relayed through Navy frequencies, but it's unencrypted. Where are Luffy and the others? It's unencrypted. Unencrypted. Meaning they can find the location. Is that what they're saying? Don't be a ditz. Look at the clock in the background. This isn't the current time at Egghead. This must have been pre-recorded. Good job, Morgans. Morgans would know. Why does Wapol look like that? Man looks fucking 60 years old. After all, the Buster Call is bound to have reduced the island to a sea of flames by now. Okay, so Morgan's catching on that this isn't current Egghead. Interesting. I like that he sees the clock in the background. That's cute. West Blue. It's Dr. Vegapunk in the flesh. I heard his mind was a cut above the rest, but this isn't what I expected. I mean, his mind was not only a cut... I heard his mind was a cut above the rest. No, it was cut and put above the rest. Good one. That's funny. North Blue. The man who lit up the world. South Blue. He's going through all this trouble. What does he want the world to know? Might be the invention of the century or something. Alright, so we're getting like West Blue, kind of rocky place. North Blue, always giving icy vibes, like a lot more winter islands. South Blue, we got some tropical islands. I feel like North Blue is always shown to have winter stuff, because that's where Law was too, right? Oh, we got a double page with the revolutionaries. Kamabaka Queendom. It'll take 10 minutes to brew the coffee. I won't get a sip in. I see. The probability of interference in this time frame is exceedingly low. What is Vegapunk up to now? More importantly, has he lost his head? He has lost it. So that's the Dr. Vegapunk everyone's talking about. Everyone's always talking about. He's quite the man to do this in the middle of a crisis. Sabo ... Shaka, Dragon, you're still looking east, brother. Why are you still looking east, man? Literally thinking about Shaka saying, I think I'll be dead soon. This man clearly knows this is a dead man's switch. God damn it, Dragon. But again, maybe Vegapunk has to die for this message to get across the world. If this didn't happen, the message wouldn't get across. So Dragon was stalling just enough for Vegapunk to fucking get right. And we're back to Egghead. Luffy. Looks like my punches don't damage you. Ooh! We got Saturn raging. We got Kizaru light beams in his eyes. I mean, that's a fucking cool. Eye lasers, bro. This man's Cyclops over here. You know, even though he's being held. Shoots him at Luffy. Saturn's like, he's got like a rubbery legs now. His rubbery leg fucking attacking Luffy. I'm not letting you two run off. Grips him even harder. Oh, he puts him fucking behind him. Not till I'm sure my friends have escaped. Gum gum. Now, is this them in place, or is this him actually throwing Saturn? I mean, Saturn's in midair, so I'm pretty sure this is Saturn being thrown, dude. Gum gum. Booming dawn. Symbol. Oh, who's up insect now, Saturn? Getting squashed together with Kizaru. That was really loud. Getting squashed together with Kizaru, dude. Booming. So again, I don't know why they keep putting booming, but like, because the Viz just says Dawn, like Dawn Pistol and stuff. So it's Gum Gum Dawn Symbol. Squash him. But obviously it's Luffy's Looney Tunes ass powers, so him squashing them just makes them fucking flat Stanleys over here. God, that's funny as fuck. We got stars in their eyes. And then Luffy's using them like pizzas, dude. He's flipping the dough. He's making a pizza over here. Since you keep getting better no matter what, I'll send you flying for good. Since you keep getting better no matter what. That's an interesting, like what you're saying, since like Saturn, you know, went, maybe not, he went from hybrid to like full, and he's covered in venom and stuff, that he's gonna be, thought I heard something. So he's gonna be stronger, right? So he keeps like, oh, the forms are getting better, you know, Kizaru's being Kizaru. Since you keep getting better no matter what, I'll send you flying for good. Fucking tosses them, frisbees them off into the air. He threw something. Right into the fucking... Alright, so who hit what? So, one frisbee hit a marine ship. The other one maybe cut a slice and is coming back like a boomerang. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. So yeah, fucking Kizaru's went straight into the marine ship, and then Saturn, maybe from his own power, from his own will, started counter-turning and fucking went back. And because now Saturn's coming at him with his legs being the edge of the frisbee. What's it gonna take to keep you down? Kizaru-san, what in the world is happening? Are you alright? What in the world happened? Are you alright? Admiral. Yo, Kizaru is like... Kizaru keeps getting hit, and he keeps just staying down. And he's like, God damn it. Every time this motherfucker does something to me, it hurts. It hurts, and I need a second. I'm not used to this. But he's also like, I feel like Kizaru here is contemplating. And especially now that he's basically done the killing blow to Vegapunk himself. Even though, obviously, Saturn punctured a fucking hole into Vegapunk. It feels like Kizaru's kind of thinking about what he's just done. And I mean, I wonder if Kizaru suspected something. A dead man switch on Vegapunk. That's actually a curious question. Maybe he knew. Maybe he knew something. But let's keep going. There's no time, Saturn. We cannot allow Vegapunk to speak freely. Whoa! Luffy's fucking doing his little Sonic, fire run across the air. Whoa! That was close. Oh, all his legs were fucking coming in. All of Saturn's legs. There it is. Oh, I was also waiting. I don't know if I mentioned this in the last chapter. When Luffy got big and grabbed Kizaru and Saturn, I was gonna be like, yo, Dory and Broggy are on the way. They're about to see Giant Nika. And that's sick. Giant Luffy beside the Giants would be sick. I don't think Luffy's still in Giant form. No, he is. He is, because when Saturn's coming at him, he's still, in perspective, just as big. So double page spread. A giant. There it is. This is our ship. Oh, he's carried. Was this the giant carrying the Sunny? No, this was the guy with the pacifist with Kuma and Frankie, and because Atlas is here. There it is. This is our ship. I hope Vegapunk and the others are all right. Saturn looking demonic. I shall perform the summoning. I shall perform the summoning. Very well. What the? Black lightning? What did he just do? What's going on? What the hell? It's just like when that spider geezer appeared. The planets are aligning break next week. Not the planets are aligning. What a little tagline at the end of the fucking chapter. And we know what this means. Oh, we know what this means. It's just like when the spider geezer appeared. Yeah, man. We're doing demonic summoning on all the Gorosei. That's a fucking right, and that's why they were trending on Twitter. Because obviously, whatever's trending is the last thing that's on the page usually. The big thing. We still haven't heard the message. I mean, it wasn't for knowing Oda. It wasn't for sure that the message was going to come out this chapter. We were hoping, obviously, because there was no break. But knowing Oda, you always gotta give us, you gotta tease, So this is crazy. Luffy has not taken down Saturn, which isn't a surprise. Didn't expect him to do that. Kizaru, though, is, for now, incapacitated a little bit. Thinking what he's done in this moment. Bro, funny enough, his job was to kill Vegapunk, but killing Vegapunk feels like it's going to make more of a problem. So now, is he going to get killed for doing his job? It's very dude. The Gorosei killing Kizaru for doing a bad job would actually kind of be crazy. Like, not even a fight, just straight up just murking Kizaru. Can you imagine that? Like, this is what you get for being a cog in the machine. Even an admiral is disposable by the corporation that is the world government. But no, we have the summoning. I shall perform the summoning. I shall perform the summoning. Now, this is interesting because this goes into how exactly these summoning circles work. 1, 2, 3, 4. We see 4, 5 circles. Yeah. And there's 5. Why am I blanking on how many Gorosei? There's 5 of them, right? Yeah, because there's 4 sitting down. So yeah, this is all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Never mind. That's one circle. 1, 2, 3, 4. We see all the circles. So if he's performing the summoning, who performed his summoning? If he has to be there to summon them, how did he get Oneged? Is it a range thing if he was close enough? That's kind of what I'm imagining too. Curious. But also he has some kind of connection with the other Gorosei that they're able to talk telepathically over this much of a distance. Which is kind of crazy. That's pretty crazy. So this was a setup chapter. Obviously for just to show that the world is being prepared to take this message in full, some purely through audio, some with visuals. So obviously there'll be a bit of a like oh, this was the message, but like, what did you see? Oh, we saw Vegapunk. He showed us. But then people in East Blue are like, well, we heard it, but like we didn't see it because we didn't have a fucking video transponder still. So that's going to be interesting. There's going to be some word of mouth going exactly with what's up. Not everyone's going to see it. Like they said in Water 7, it's nighttime. Some people might not be waking up, even though there is an announcement. We see smaller... Well, no, this is also Dressrosa. So they're putting up the big screens on Dressrosa as well, but they do have a little TV set up. Well, it's not TV, just a little screen in like the palace for Kyros and Rebecca and like the Royal Guard. And then all the Blues got their own shit going. Obviously, that's a lot of different islands. So it's kind of scattered on who's going to see it. And then Kamabaka has its own beautiful little screen set up. And Dragon's still looking east. Not giving a single fuck. The Vegapunk just died. Not giving a single fuck. I don't know what this man's planning, but bro, your son's about to be facing against the 5 Gorosei right now. I don't know if they're going to be all in their forms, but that's going to be wild. Anyway, the final thing, new Luffy attack. Love it. Gum Gum Dawn symbol flattening out his opponents and then fucking making them like little pizza frisbees. Very cute. Love that. Love seeing Gear 5 stuff, obviously. But then Saturn like coming back with his legs is really funny too. Little spider frisbee action. Luffy's pissed. What's it gonna take to keep you down? Why you keep coming back up, man? Alright. That's the end of the chapter. Break next week. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. I'm gonna watch the anime episodes this week though, so we'll upload that. But alright. See you. Bye.